Is tech is dead in 2026? Because if you are on LinkedIn, if you are scrolling Twitter, and if you see every week a layoff, it definitely feel like it. Entry level jobs are disappearing, competition are insane, and rejection are non-stop. And you have also thought that maybe I am too late, or job market is saturated, or the AI will replace everything which is on demand. But here's the truth. Tech is not dead, it just splits. And the person or people who understand this shift, they get extra paid, they get hired, and they get insane career boost in their life. So in this video, I'll break down 6 tech skills that actually matters in 2026, how the companies are starting hiring differently, how can you start it even if you are a beginner, and the most underrated skill that nobody talks about if you want to go in a job market. So stay till the end because last one might completely change how you approach your career. So my name is Visham Solanki. I have around 3+ years of experience in software development. I am a content creator and also a founder and CEO of my company. And I have analyzed a lot of trends in the job market from 2024 to 2026. So I'll help you on that. So if you are new to this channel, explore the page, subscribe to my channel, hit a bell icon for getting new videos notifications. So let's start into it. So before directly jumping to AI skills, let's just understand what the market shifts happen. So let's be honest, the early 2020s were different. The companies are hiring drastically, the bootcamp grads were landing jobs, and you need just basic coding skill to get hired. But in 2026, games is different. The job posting mentioning AI skills are double, and companies don't want just coders or a software engineers. They want engineers who can understand AI or who can understand automation, a developer or a coder who can work with AI, and also engineer who can build a scalable and secure systems. So the market didn't die, it just evolves. And the evolution always punishes the people who don't adapt. So let's talk about what skills are actually matters in this type of scenario. So the first skill is AI ML literacy, and I am not telling that you have to build your own chat GPT from scratch, or even I am not telling that you have to build your billion parameter model. I am saying that you have to understand some of the basic like how model are trained, what inference means, what embedding are, what hallucination happens, where bias come from, and all these things the company wants from the engineer to use correct AI tools at the correct place, evaluate the outcomes, choose the correct models, and know where and when not to use AI in their projects. Because AI isn't magic, it's a tool, it's a powerful thing, and if you understand its limit and if you understand its approach, you can be 10x more valuable by using some time of random tools in your projects. So how to start it? You have to start by learning some basic of AI MLs. Try to understand the difference between training and inference. Play with some different APIs which are freely available in market. And also build some small apps that will help to practically understand the concept of both the AI and ML. So for this, you don't need to just know next master degree. You need some basic understanding of this technology and you will be ready to go with it. And the second skill which I want to talk about in this job era is data engineering fundamentals. And here's something most of the people are ignoring. Your AI model is only as good as if the data is very good and very organized way. And if you build a model and if it's the best model in the world, but your data is garbage, your output is garbage. So companies are desperately hiring the people who knows SQL, data cleaning, data pipelines, cloud warehouses, tool like Sparks. So question arises, why this happening? Because all the AI models are reliable on the organized, clean and structured data which they show a better output. Data engineers aren't just helpful in their projects, they are foundational for the AI. If you are a beginner, so how to practice or getting this type of skill? So start with SQL fundamentals. So it is very important to understand the commands, queries, the concept which is reliable on database. And second point, you can go for learning Python for data like file handling, data handling and all this stuff in Python, which is very reliable programming language. Third is to building small data pipeline projects which help to understand the whole scenario of how the projects work from end to end. And the last not the least, to connect and play with the APIs and transformation of data, which helps you practice regularly and understand the data, how to organize it. Talk about third skill, and this most important, and I know the one of the favorite the skills which most of the people wants to learn and most of people have achieved that level of understanding in this is Python. So Python is everywhere. If you want to do in AI, you have to learn Python. If you want to do some automation, you can go with Python. If you want to play with data, you can use Python. And last, if you want to use some cloud script, you can also use Python there. Even though if you are not a hardcore programmer, Python is everywhere. So why this so popular and well to use programming language in this modern era? So Python lets you to write scripts, connects API, clean data, automate boring tasks, build backend systems. And for that, you don't need a genius mind level. You just need a fundamentals problem solving skills which will help you to understand the flow of whole the Python programming. And for Python is very understanding, very easy to start. Like learn the basics, go with the for solving real time problems, and here we go. You will just gradually grow with the Python programming language by building small tasks and understand the programming language. The fourth skill which most of the people are scared of because of their some type of complexity and very difficulty to learn is cybersecurity. In the big tech companies and also small tech companies, data breaching costing a millions of amounts for the recovery. And for the hackers, AI help them to take advanced step on that type of data breaches. And security is not longer an optional for a project or for a companies. It's just a baseline of every project. So you need to understand some of the following points: zero trust architecture, API security, authentication, privacy by design, and security AI endpoints. And here's the opportunity. And cybersecurity is one of the most accessible tech field in this modern era, because in this field only certification matters, hands-on lab experiments also matters, and you also don't need a years of experience and years of pathway for this type of coding skills. If you want a stable, high demand, high paid jobs, security is for you. नेक्स्ट स्किल की जो हम बात कर रहे हैं वो है क्लाउड्स एंड डेवऑप्स. सो क्लाउड ग्रोज मैसिवली लास्ट ईयर्स ओवर ईयर्स, एंड नाउ कंपनी डोंट ओनली वांट द पीपल हु ओनली जस्ट डिप्लॉय अ सर्वर. They want engineer who can understand Docker, Kubernetes, CI/CD pipelines, and infrastructure as a code. So why all this? One deployment error can crash the entire system and entire deployment of a project. And automated pipelines can also help you create this type of disasters. So how you want to learn the DevOps and cloud infrastructure? You can do some followings like, so pick one cloud, AWS, Azure or GCP. So deploy any project you can deploy by using their free trials. AWS, Azure all are giving that opportunity for do that. Use it, refine it the project, break it, fix it, and create your own CI/CD pipelines, custom development pipelines for their own projects, so you can understand how practical things are going on. So for hiring, don't just memorize the commands, don't memorize the whole structure. So just ask a question by yourself, how these steps arise in the deployment, and what can be done, and why these steps is written in this deployment process. So you will learn better, and this how the hiring manager or the hiring consultant will ask you in an interview. So last but not the least, the most underrated skills which I am talking about, where the nobody will talk about it, and it's come with the experience. So I am sharing with you is system thinking and communication. So this is the skill that separates the coder from the architecture. So system thinking and communication involves the following points: how the small change can affect the entire system, performance trade-offs, security implications, latency, reliability and scalability. And along with all this system thinking process, one of the most common thing which all the engineers are getting ignored or is getting ignoring are the communication. The best technology is useless if you can't explain what is it. I have seen thousands of developers who have great minds but have stuck in their positions from last 5 to 10 years because they couldn't articulate their potential, their skills to the technology with the project and with the team. So the best part of this type of era is technical skills get you hired, but the communication and the system thinking get you promoted ahead. So again I arise this question, is tech is dead in 2026? The answer you got it, no. But the low skill and surface level tech is dead. The market is now demanding a depth, real world projects, specialization, core skills. So go in deep, understand the concept, build the projects, build a real-time project, fix it, deploy it, make a documentation of it, and go and show them to publicly. And this is how you can stand out from the public, from the crowd, and get hired by a good amount of salary and good amount of job rep opportunities. So lastly, I just want to tell, which I generally tell to my team, my colleague, my students, that AI doesn't kill the tech, it just raises the standard bar of that particular technology. So you have to upskill your skills, you have to upgrade your motivation, you have to upgrade your confidence, communication, and lots more. So I hope this video helped you to correctly choose your skills, to choose your correct skills, your domain, your career, and lots more. And it will help you boost your career a slight up from the rest of the crowd. So if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and if you want to join my Instagram and my WhatsApp community, the link is in description and you can see here. Go and join me in different places. We'll see you in next video. Until keep coding, keep smiling. Bye.